Good morning. This is for one of my subscribers. Shout out to William Jarvis. You were asking me about these rubber bands I've been using. Uh, they have a website on there, dollarempirellc.com. I paid $1.49 for them at a local 98-cent store. I don't know, you know, if that's like something that all these stores carry or not. I don't think they do because it was like honestly pure luck that I found these bands. I say that they're a size 33 because, okay, for one, these are the original rubber bands I used to use with this, with this slingshot here. These are the old red clay rubber bands that I used to use, but they're really old. They're not really good anymore to make chains with, so I just keep them for tying other slingshots. I say that these are size 33 because they're just like slightly longer. This is a number 32, the red one here. And it's only slightly longer than the number 32. And they could pass as a number 32, but I say they're number 33, although technically it doesn't even say, as you can see on the package, it doesn't give you any information on them. I just honestly found these by pure luck. And these I used to get from a rubber band gun supply place, Magnum Enterprises, but approximately almost 5 or 6 years ago, I think it was 5 years ago, they started to change the rubber bands they were getting. And these aren't that great. I went through them. Obviously, I sort through them when I put my chains together. So they're, what's left in that bag is really what I could use to tie other slingshots that I put together. Why do I use them? Well, the answer is quite honestly silly. This slingshot has a burr inside it. As much as I tried to work on it when I made it, probably about 2013, it's just a very slight burr that's inside, and I tried to smooth it the best that I could, but I was originally intended to use this with these number 64 rubber bands, because you can find these anywhere. And they're really good. But that's the reason that I find these types of rubber bands for this slingshot, because that little burr kills the number 64s. I've never chronographed these rubber bands, but they have all the traits of the red ones. They have that oily consistency. They're basically the natural color version of those red clays. And they have about the same power. I've never done a chronograph, like I said, but I know what I know from in the field, and they're really powerful, these bands. I don't know how long they're going to be available, but honestly, it was just some plain luck. I just got lucky. I walked into that 98-cent store and had a look at them, and I said, hey, you know what? These kind of look like my old number 32s I used to use. So I gave them a shot. I test stretched. I bought one bag. I test stretched them in my hand, which is what I do. You see the strength that they have, and I felt that they had that oily consistency. So, hey, they're pretty close to those red bands, and I just give them a shot, and they've been really, really well. Yeah, the kind of power that they have is very similar to the old red rubber bands. See, I've been using these for more than a decade. I used to get them from Magnum Enterprises, but somehow along the way they changed what they were using, and I think I started buying those in 2009, and around 2020 I had bought a bag of bands, and they weren't even the same red rubber bands. So I remember emailing the guy. I don't think you would think, you've been the guy's customer for 11 years, he might respond to you. The guy completely ignored my email. All I was asking him were these just a temporary thing, the ones that he had? And he never answered me, so I stopped buying from him. for a while I was using these number 64s. These are really good. The only reason I don't use them, like I said, on this fork is because the fork tends to pop them. I don't know. I don't think it's fixable. It's a whole slingshot. But if I make any, and I'm going to be making some new forks, I'm going to make sure that they're smooth because I want to be able to have the option of these chain 64s. These are strong. They are as, they can be as fast as these, and these are stronger for heavier ammo. That's what I like about the 64s. They might have a heavier pull initially, but they are very effective. You can use them up to like with 50 caliber lead balls down to a .380 and they work just fine. They're a very universal band to use, and they're strong. They just don't quite have the longevity of these kinds of I guess this would be classified as the platinum creep, crepe, however you pronounce it, variety of rubber bands. But I try to make the website available to you for these. It says family made. I've been looking for them on Amazon and stuff, and I've been having trouble. I did find a resource that they have red rubber bands like these. I might try them, and I don't know how good they are, but I do not like to depend on the internet for everything. It's not a good thing. I guess I still have that prepper mindset. But yeah, these were a lucky find for me. I guess you could say the universe landed them on my lap at a time when I had moved probably for the third time. I had to. And I'll be making another slingshot one that has this type of style drilled holes, and I'm going to make sure that it is smooth and I could use these 64s in the event that these kind of rubber bands, which I very much enjoy, are no longer available. But I don't know if that'll help you any. Later on, if I can chronograph these, I will, but I don't even have my chronograph anymore. So I don't know if that's going to be of any help to you. I hope it is. I know that this video went on a little longer than my usual videos. So if it's something that interests you guys, thank you for watching. Give me a like if you can. I know these are long drawn out videos. But I hope that helped you, William.